Hey guys, so my name is Julia. I specialize in hair color and hair extensions, specifically natural beaded rose. I work in Morrisville, North Carolina. I have a studio that's called Intention Salon and Extensions. And today I wanted to talk to you about how to blow dry your natural beaded row extensions. So I just got out of the shower. I untangled my hair with a little leave-in conditioner. If you want to learn how to shampoo your natural beaded rose extensions, you can go check out my page on YouTube. I have a tutorial on that. But today we're gonna get back to talking about blow drying your hair. So I got out of the shower and I just untangled it. I used my wet brush. I only untangle my extensions and use a wet brush on my natural beaded rose. This is because the bristles are a lot more pliable and soft, so it doesn't have as much pulling or create any tension on your attachments. And so you always want to make sure that when you're untangling that you pinch your hair to support the rose and start detangling at the bottom. And pinching your hair together will eliminate any kind of pulling or tension. And as you work up, you can just pinch a little higher. And then I just go ahead and hold the row flush against my scalp and untangle just like that, working from bottom to top. And it's all untangled. Typically, I carry Kevin Murphy products and J. Beverly Hills in my salon. So typically, I will use the Untangled by Kevin Murphy or the 5-in-1 by J. Beverly Hills. Love them both. But today is my first day using the Monet. I had a friend at the gym that is currently selling Monet, so I thought I'd go ahead and give it a 90-day trial. I've heard so much talk about how soft it leaves your hair, how it can promote hair growth, so I'm giving it a whirl. So I can't really speak on it. The leave-in, it seemed good and pretty light, but let's go ahead and blow dry and see how it works. So all I put in my hair is this Monet leave-in conditioner. So the first thing you want to do when blow drying extensions is you want to do a rough blow dry. And when I say rough blow dry, I don't mean be rough on your hair. Be gentle. Don't be rough. Don't torture your poor hair. So all that means is I'm just going to finger through my hair as I blow dry, and I'm just working out excess moisture. You really don't want to put too much energy into styling it or round brushing it when it's still completely wet, because you're pretty much just wasting your time and energy because it won't hold any kind of shape. So what I'm doing is clipping my natural hair up that lays on top of my extensions up out of the way because my hair is really baby fine. This will dry in nanoseconds, where I have all this nice, luscious, full extensions down here. I want to rough dry this to work out excess moisture, and that is going to reduce my blow drying time. So let me just grab a clip really quick. I clearly was not prepared to make this video, but I thought, hey, what the heck? I really only shampoo and blow dry my whole head of extensions about once a week, so the opportunity does not arise too often for me to give a blow drying tutorial. So, but I always get a lot of questions on, oh, isn't it so high maintenance having extensions? And I find that it's actually a lot less maintenance. One, because I'm only shampooing and blow drying all of this hair once a week. And I really have the blow drying down to a science. So I can blow dry my whole head when not giving a tutorial in about 20 minutes, which for all of this hair, I have 2.5 rows of 18 inches. I have cut quite a bit off. I don't want it too long, but you can see I have a lot of hair. So to blow dry this whole mane in 20 minutes, and then I can curl it in like 10 minutes. So start to finish, a 30-minute wet to dry curly hair extension style. I think that's really good. And then every other morning I sleep in a loose braid, so the curl holds really nicely in the extensions. All I really have to do is touch up my own hair that's up here. I mean, and I could style my hair in less than 10 minutes. So I find having extensions that hold the curl and having a lot of hair is actually a lot easier and a lot quicker than my fine natural hair, because I work so hard and put so much product and wash it a lot more often and blow dry it, which is a lot more damaging, trying to create volume and fullness, only to step out, walk outside for 10 minutes and it's flat. There's no shape or style that holds. So anyways, let's get started. I am going to be using this Baby Bliss Rapido blow dryer. It is ultra light, and it also has the engine of a Ferrari in it, which I think is pretty fucking badass. So it's ultra light and it's really powerful. It has multiple heat settings. It has the cool setting too, the flash quick cool setting. It's just really light and it blow dries my hair so quick. I highly recommend this. I don't know how much the investment is. I think it retails for about $300. So you're pretty much buying a Dyson. I mean, Dyson's $400, but I really love this one. I have not invested in the Dyson yet, but I mean, this bad boy, it's kind of my fave. All right, so rough blow drying. Turn it off really quick so you can hear exactly what I'm doing. So rough blow drying, I have it on the highest heat setting and the most powerful setting, but you'll notice I do quick little like just back and forth motion. It just keeps the airflow going so the hot heat setting is not sitting right on one section of my hair to burn it. And I'm also not holding it super close. I am holding it a couple inches off and keep the airflow moving, and I'm just running my fingers down, and this is gonna help to work out excess moisture. So high heat setting, just running your fingers, keep the blow dryer moving so the hot heat is not sitting in one part of your hair. So now that I worked out a lot of the moisture, I am just going to untangle my hair again. And I hope you guys noticed that as I was rough blow drying, I always had the airflow going downward. With the growth of my hair, the pattern that your hair grows in, and keeping the airflow going down the hair shaft will keep it from frizzing. If you take the blow dryer and blow dry up like this or straight on like that, you can create some frizziness. I always tell my clients, think of your hair as like a grain of wood. Your hair or the wood grows in one direction, and one way you can run your hand along the wood and it's really smooth, and if you go against it and go up that piece of wood, you're going to get lots of splinters. Well, you're doing the same thing with your hair. You're creating a lot of splinters or a little frizziness that's going to go up your hair shaft. So whenever you're blow drying, always make sure your blow dryer is pointed down. So now that I rough dried my hair or my extensions, I'm going to separate my bottom row, which this is my bottom row. And again, I have 2.5 rows in my hair, and crap, I need another clip. Give me a second. I just took all the clips out in the shower when I was shampooing it, so I'll be back in a sec. All right, got my clip. Okay, so, all right, so now I just have my bottom row. I'm just untangling it, supporting my rows so I'm not pulling on my extensions or my natural hair. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the heat setting on medium. And I'm still gonna put it full blast power, always full blast. I'm all the way. None at all or all the way. So medium heat though. And what I'm gonna do, again, keeping the airflow down, but I'm gonna have the blow dryer a lot closer and just smoothing the wet brush through my extensions. Again, I only use the wet brush on my hair, on my extensions, because of how soft it is. So it's really important that you detangle before you do this part, because you see I'm not supporting my rows. I'm just gently blow drying and running my brush through it. And so I don't want any tangles to create tension or pull on my extensions. You just want to be really mindful and be gentle. All right, so let's get going. Okay, so I smoothed through my extensions using the wet brush, and now they're all completely dried. And what you saw me doing at the end there when I wasn't using my wet brush and I was just blow drying the top of my row. So each row has anywhere between 4 to 6 wefts, and they're all sewn together at the top here. And because it's so like tightly sewn together, I find that it takes a little bit longer to dry that top part. And you want to make sure that the row is completely dry just so it doesn't create any matting or tangling up there. And so I just went through and just kind of fingered through with my hand and concentrated some air. Again, it was on the medium heat setting, but I concentrated some air right at that row where everything's sewn together and it's tightly sewn together, so it will hold moisture a little bit more than this loose hair down here. And so I just wanted to make sure that that's completely dry. So now that it is completely dry, I'm going to lower my second row. And again, 2.5 rows. So this is my mini right up here. And we'll clip that little baby up out of the way. And again, just pinching, starting on the bottom. I'm gonna untangle everything. And then I'm going to repeat the process. Okay, so it's untangled. Let's get going. So the second row is dry, and I'm just gonna release this clip up here. Ow, I have it stuck. Hold on, let me release this one. Woo! Okay, so there's my mini. And you can see it's called a mini because it doesn't go temple to temple all the way around my head. It's just right back here to blend some of my shorter layers. So again, I'm just supporting my row, untangling it, and we're gonna blow dry that. Okay, so now that my extensions are completely dry, that mini dries so quick, right? So now I'm gonna release the top part of my hair. This is my natural hair. So my natural hair is a lot more fine than the rest of my hair. So this is where I'm gonna put a little bit more product, but I always say be mindful of the product that you use, because when you use a lot of product on day one, it makes it really difficult for you to do day 2 and day 3, because you have so much buildup, which creates a lot more oil and makes it more difficult to do anything day 1 and 2 because it's sticky or there's just buildup in there. So in my extensions, all I put is leave-in conditioner. And then either today or tomorrow, I might put a little bit of dry shampoo or a texturizing spray, but that's it. Oh, and oil, definitely oil before I use a hot tool. But on my natural hair, I have leave-in, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a root booster. And a little goes a long way. So this is the Bodybuilder by Kevin Murphy. And even that would be a little too much. I mean, it's like a dollop, like a tablespoon maybe. So I'm gonna concentrate it more back here, and then with the residue, put it on my front fringe part, but really don't need a ton up there. I have like no hair. Okay, so now on this part of my hair, I'm going to use a round brush, and I'm going to be directing the hair straight up off my scalp, and this is going to create maximum volume. You want to lift it straight up to create some fullness. If you blow dry straight down, it's going to be a little bit smoother and a little bit sleeker, aka a little bit flatter. So it just depends. I do have some thick hair clients that wear extensions mostly for length. So they're going to blow dry a little bit different. They're going to blow dry with the airflow going straight down. And you'll see me do a little bit of that just to like smooth out a little cowlick that I have there. But mostly back here, I'm going to be blow drying this straight up. So if you have thick hair and you're wearing natural beaded rows, just know that you don't need to elevate it or lift it up as much as me. You can blow dry straight down, still keeping the airflow going down the hair shaft, and that will create a smoother look. All right, so again, medium heat setting on my natural hair, and let's get started. And that is my hair. It is completely blow dried. So I always recommend using some kind of hot tool, either a flat iron or a curling iron, to seal the little cuticle ends. So I will be making a video. I like to do a really loose wave, so I will make a beach wave tutorial. And just before you use any kind of hot tool like a flat iron or curling iron, you want to put some oil in. So I use the Young Again by Kevin Murphy, and I only put it in my extension hair. Again, my hair is so fine that I don't want to put it on my skinny hair. Again, for my clients with thick hair that wear extensions, their hair can handle this oil, so it's fine. I'm gonna do 2 pumps. It's 2 piece sizes. I'm going to massage it in my hands really, really, really well. And then I'm gonna start on the ends and just kind of massage it through just my extensions down here. And then I would just go in and do my little 10-minute curl. So stay tuned, I will be posting that video, but hopefully this blow drying tutorial helped you. Please comment, like, share, let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day. Thank you for watching.